All right, let's take a look at this. This is a map of how each Oregon county voted for president in 2020. Isn't that wild? Look at all that red. Yes, Joe Biden won the state, but you can see tons of red on the map. It's a pretty clear example of just how divided Oregon is when it comes to politics. And we know this is also true in our state legislature. This week, we're asking the top candidates for governor what they would do to reach across the aisle to try and unite our state. We've heard from the Republicans, so now let's see what the Democrats have to say. Up first, former House Speaker Tina Kotek, who had a lot of experience as a leader in the legislature.
Well, I do think that in a democratic institution, you will have differences of opinion. As Speaker of the House, my job was to make sure every member was able to advocate for their district and be successful. And that's what I'm going to do as governor. I believe that when every part of this state is successful, it's good for all of us. And the way I think you manage that as governor is you get out of Salem and you go and do a lot of listening and a lot of talking in communities around the state. People need to see you. They need to be able to talk with you directly. And it's an opportunity to try to solve problems together. There are a lot of issues in our state that are not partisan. Look, we're going to have partisan issues, very ideological issues. But generally, people just want to solve problems. They want to know that, they're going to have a good job, that they can afford their house, that they have health care. I'm going to stick to those things that everybody wants to work on, and I think that's one way you get through the divisiveness that's out there right now.
Next, State Treasurer Tobias Reed, who has experience as both a local and a statewide elected official.
I served in the legislature for 10 years, and I had great relationships with people that I didn't agree with. I think of a couple in particular. When I was the whip for the Democratic caucus, my counterpart on the Republican side was Tim Freeman, who's now a Douglas County Commissioner, and we used to joke that we agreed on just about zero, but we worked really well together because we were honest with each other. He would tell me what his caucus was going to do, I would tell him what our caucus was going to do, and we worked really well together. I enjoy being in other parts of the state. Being a statewide elected official, forces me to listen to people that I don't agree with, and to try to assemble coalitions. I think those are important qualities, as well as trustworthiness in a governor.
You can watch the full interview with both Kotek and Reed on KGW's YouTube channel. By the way, Oregon's primary is less than 2 months away now on May 17th. The general election is happening November 8th.